Are you enjoying this HAXWARE series and want to help us make more? Join our mug club by visiting haxware.io/MC and pick up a collectible HAXWARE mug today. On the outskirts of Otaget rests a small shabby shack with a sign that reads, "Welcome to Makeshift Gym." But its main feature is its huge circular arena made out of digging a circle into the ground, surrounded by some makeshift weightlifting tools. On opposite ends of this arena stand Jinzo and Swiss in their regular attire. Jinzo is wearing a navy blue gi top with half sleeves and light turquoise ninja pants, with red nappy hair and a hair tie in the center of his head. Swiss also has red hair, but it's more straight, hanging just a little past his ears, but he has one distinct hair that sticks up from the middle of his head. Swiss is wearing a green frog button top with orange accents, along with baggy lighter green martial arts pants. They are both stretching to prepare to spar with each other. Jinzo finishes his stretches and puts on his battle headband. "Yo, Swiss, you ready?" Jinzo asks. Swiss finishes up his stretches and puts on his battle headband before answering.
"Hey, Jinzo, what do you say we make a bet? Winner of this match gets to keep that acoustic HAXWARE you recently bought."
Jinzo puts his hand on his cybernetic interface located behind his right ear, and a cluster of HAXWARE materializes into his hand. A cluster of HAXWARE together is what's referred to as a HAXWARE core. He rotates his core a bit and removes the only black HAXWARE from his core and holds it up. This is the acoustics HAXWARE, commonly referred to as useless junk. Jinzo glares at his acoustics HAXWARE with confusion. You really want this piece of junk HAXWARE that badly, huh? Jinzo puts the acoustics HAXWARE back into his core and installs the core back into his interface. He looks at Swiss and smiles. Well, now that I know that, I'm gonna use it to embarrass you and torment you with it.
Yeah, sure, man.
But if I win, I get to keep your detection HAXWARE. Swiss deeply ponders on this deal. He initially thinks he agrees, but then reconsiders the deal. But after further thought, he has a eureka moment. It suddenly hits Swiss that the shape of Jinzo's HAXWARE core was different than usual today. Swiss smiles with excitement.
"Well, alright then. You've got a deal."
Alright then. Jinzo unsheaths a wooden sparring sword. "Enough talking. Put up your blade."
"What do you say we put the swords down and discipline in martial arts today, eh?"
You know, I hate it when you try to talk me out of the way of the samurai. Jinzo, with his sparring sword in hand, charges at Swiss. Swiss drops the idea of martial arts and unsheaths his sparring sword. Jinzo swipes at Swiss, but Swiss leaps into the air. Jinzo leaps into the air, following after him. When Jinzo catches up with Swiss in the air, Jinzo swings, but Swiss blocks it and blows Jinzo off course using wind HAXWARE. They both land on their feet back on the ground. Swiss gets aggressive and charges at Jinzo. Jinzo blasts water HAXWARE at the dirt in front of Swiss, and it turns into a mud puddle that is difficult to run through. Swiss, realizing this, has a thought.
"He has his core configured to blast just water? Yeah, that confirms it. The fool's going to try it. I just have to be patient."
Jinzo leaps into the air to slash at Swiss. At the last minute, Swiss snaps out of his thought and sees this. He then rolls out of the way. Swiss quickly slashes at Jinzo, but Jinzo hits the ground to dodge. Swiss starts to try and stab Jinzo while he's on the ground, but Jinzo is dodging all attempts. On the fourth attempt though, Jinzo removes the sheath from his back and positions it so when Swiss stabs him, his sword slides perfectly into it. Jinzo then snatches the sheath and sword from Swiss and throws it so that Swiss is now disarmed. Jinzo then flips up off the ground and swipes at Swiss, but Swiss dodges. Jinzo swipes again, but Swiss near miss dodges it. But on Jinzo's third swipe, Swiss uses his wind HAXWARE to stop the slice from making contact. Jinzo starts yelling to get the strength to break through the wind HAXWARE, and when he starts to make some progress, getting closer to Swiss's hand, Swiss gets surprised by this.
"You're a machine!"
Swiss impromptu uses his other hand to blast water into Jinzo's face, and they both jump back away from each other. They are both huffing and puffing, trying to catch their breath. Yo, Swiss, I've got a surprise for you.
"Yeah? You want to give up and hand over that HAX? Come on, that's not a surprise, Jinzo. It's expected."
I shouldn't see this one coming. Jinzo starts running up on Swiss, while Swiss has a pleased facial expression as if he's been waiting for this moment. Jinzo slices at Swiss's head, but Swiss ducks. Jinzo swings at Swiss at a slant, but Swiss sidesteps it. Jinzo uppercut swipes, but Swiss steps back.
"It's time to end this. Violent Vortex!"
Jinzo's sparring sword is whirling towards Swiss's head, with a violent gust of wind falling right behind him.
Well, hot dice.
Jinzo uppercut slices Swiss, leaping into the air to strengthen his attack, but expecting this, Swiss blocks it and then ducks to embrace. An extremely strong gust of wind follows Jinzo's attack, sliding Swiss back a few feet, but as Jinzo is falling back to the ground, he is left wide open.
You idiot! I read you like a children's book! Now let me show you how to do the real Violent Vortex!
Finn.